right, left at the bottom of his order, the final three. Guardians bullpen already active. That is one of the best weapons that Stephen Vogt has. Cade Smith. 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 That Stephen Vogt has. Cade Smith.
Side. My counter to that would be someone's going to have to get some outs in the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th that you're not used to getting. And I'd said Boyd had 5 strikeouts. I know he gave up the one hit to Meadows, but it was kind of a slicing ball. It just, you know, I thought he had really good stuff.
Yeah, it looked like Smith was coming in had he got to Malloy. Such a matchup-oriented series, all series long. It's different today with A.J. Hinch, because he has Tarek Skubal on the mound. The Tigers have Skubal and chaos. That's how they run things. Another one high and tight to Malloy. Guardians have had trouble in their starting rotation all year. They've had a ton of injuries. They lost Shane Bieber after just 2 starts, a former Cy Young Award winner. And they're bringing on a couple of mercenaries in Matthew Boyd and Alex Cobb. And both made very few starts for the Guardians. So Stephen Vogt is drawing the line in the sand early. If he's going down, he's going down with the best part of his team, which is the pen. That ball is smashed to short. Nice play by Rocchio. Uses the ground for the hop. Well done by the Guardians shortstop. Justin Henry Malloy is retired. Hit it like a bullet, though.
Man, what a great play. What a great job by Malloy to square this fastball up, first of all. And then, as you said, look at this. To get rid of it quick, give Naylor time, and a good one-strike hop over to first.
Cleveland has a dynamic keystone combination at the shortstop and second base position. Rocchio grades out well in all the defensive metrics, and there's nobody better than Andres Jimenez at second base. Fly ball, right field, playable. And Noel will put it away. 2 up and 2 down here in the 3rd for Cade Smith. Play Ball is baseball's global youth initiative to highlight the fun and accessible ways to play our great game. To learn more, including how to find a league near you, go to playball.org and follow Play Ball on X, Facebook, and Instagram. Here's Riley Green.
Give Cade Smith this, man. That arm's still got great velocity. He's pitched in all 5 games now in this DS.
Just gave up his first hit and first run allowed in game 4. And he came in early in that game, but not this early. That was the 5th and the 6th. He's got Green 0-2, and they're back on their feet at Progressive Field. Smith also has a devastating splitter he can call on. And a swing and a miss. Sticks with the gas. 3 up, 3 down with a K for Cade Smith.
Esta transmisión es presentada por Codere.
ESPN y Disney Plus.
Lo pongo yo aquí, que acompaña guardado.
Despídelo, acompáñalo.
Se despide con
Vete,
él.
vete con él. Gago no merece Chivas.
¿Qué lugar está en Chivas?
Nada, noveno. Se están llevando a un técnico mentiroso y malagradecido.
Cuando se va Coca, es el mismo discurso, esto de identidad, lo hemos escuchado 1000 veces.
Generación Fútbol por ESPN y Disney Plus.
Booking.com. High drama under the Saturday afternoon sun. Game that was moved up with poor weather coming in later tonight. Off to a scoreless start. Tarek Skubal returns to the mound. Andres Jimenez will lead off for the Guardians. Brian Rocchio to follow, then Stephen Kwan. Got a lefty, a switch hitter, and then another lefty against Skubal. 8, 9, and 1 coming up for Cleveland. Guardians are already into their bullpen. Much different story today for A.J. Hinch with Skubal, as long as he's putting up zeros. We asked him, how long could you go with Skubal? And A.J. Hinch said, I don't know, 200, meaning 200 pitches. Of course, that's not the case, but he said he felt good about him. Old school starter style.
Did.
And what that means is 110,
He dropped
120.
it. Absolutely.
It's a totally different game for the Tigers when Skubal is on the mound. They don't play this way any other day except with Skubal pitching.
How can you not?
Jimenez pops it into foul territory. That is going to bounce off the netting. It's a dead ball as soon as it hits that netting.
I thought you said it best between innings. You know who's loving this? Aaron Boone right now.
Yes.
He's watching this game in his plush penthouse up in Manhattan right now, saying, Skubal, throw 115, and Cleveland, throw that bullpen.
Yankees await the winner Monday night. Swing and a miss, and Skubal with a strikeout. Third strikeout for Skubal. Gets this one on a breaking ball.
Yeah, just slider, top part of the zone. That's the thing for him. Because of his dynamics, sometimes these pitches like that don't even have to be that sharp, just located and thrown at the certain time.
Here's Brian Rocchio. First ball swinging, sinking liner down, a base hit. Rocchio, a one-out single. He has really swung the bat well. That's his 5th hit in this division series. He's got 2 doubles as well, and he is aboard with the top of the order coming up.
You said it. I mean, there's always got to be that one guy at the bottom of the order, right, that you need production from. And he has been that guy right here. Love the approach. He went first pitch fastball. I'm not taking it.
Now their hottest hitter in this DS, Stephen Kwan. And that's a foul tip on a half swing. That's a strike. Kwan, an all-star this year. He's won a couple of Gold Gloves. Will probably win another one this season. One of the best defensive left fielders in the game. Hit for more power this year than in any other year. Just his 3rd season. Popped 14 home runs. Tigers set up to turn a double play.
2.
And it's 0-2.
We've seen Kwan this whole series, though, be able, with 2 strikes, really do a good job of trying to let that ball travel and drive it to left field.
Good play back there by Jake Rogers. Keeps a double play in order. We talked about this in game 2. Skubal has an arsenal to not only attack individual hitters, but individual situations as well. He has multiple pitches that he has great confidence in. Right now, he wants a ground ball. Good take by Kwan.
Him and Rogers do a good job also seeing if a guy's going to be too aggressive, he will drop that changeup at any time. But if they're not, he will locate that fastball all day long if you let him.
For Kwan this series, 5 of his 9 hits have come with 2 strikes. He's been so good. He's late on it, lets it travel, but fouls it away.
Yeah, you go back to game 2. He shot one to left field there for a base hit. And what that helps him do by doing that is he can lay off that slider. He can see that changeup a little bit longer. And you said it, he's had a great series.
Two balls, 2 strikes. Kwan, left field, had him shaded that way. On the run is Green. Oh, it's a fair ball. It's off his glove. Rocchio winds it up on his way to 3rd. He's in there. Stephen Kwan into 2nd. What looked like off the bat, the 2nd out. Glances off the glove of Riley Green. He was there, but he was in fair territory. And it's 2nd and 3rd for Cleveland.
Well, you were looking for that one break, and that's going to be an error right there. And you figured that that would be kind of a thing. I don't know if he just took his eye off at the last second or just gator-armed it a little bit. You can see Skubal can't believe it.
Now it's on. 2nd and 3rd for David Fry. First ball swinging, pulls it foul.
Oh, my gosh.
Extreme pullage. Did you think you were going to get a foul ball in that seat today?
And by a right-handed hitter?
Oh, Riley Green.
Yeah, just kind of missed it.
He is a very good defensive left fielder. Infield end. The 0-1. 0-2 the count. Comes right at you, Tarek Skubal.
Yeah, but this is where the aces like him are so good because they're able to bail out defenses at certain times. Now Fry in a tough position, just battling, trying to put it in play here.
Fry has been the star. He's got 5 RBIs in this series. And a swing at him as Skubal, 100-mile-an-hour fastball. A huge strikeout for Tarek Skubal. Still 2nd and 3rd, but now 2 men are out.
Well, and you see that beat him to the spot. And for Skubal, even though he's got Ramirez this series, worked out well for him. They can put Ramirez on first base right here with it open. And loaded for Lane Thomas.
Lane Thomas, traded from the Nationals to the Guardians at the trade deadline. His first postseason at bat. He swung at the first pitch popped a 3-run home run in Game 1 last Saturday. Swings at the first pitch. A cut and a miss.
Yeah, that last pitch was 100 miles per hour to Fry.
That's back-to-back triple-digit fastball. Skubal reaching back for extra here. Guardians have him loaded up with 2 outs. Jammed him. A pop-up in the infield. And Tarek Skubal gets out of a serious jam. An error in left field. Guardians strand the bases loaded. We are still scoreless. After Green's error, 5 for 5, got a strikeout, the intentional walk, and then the pop-up off the bat of Lane Thomas.
Riley Green's telling him, if we win this and get to New York tonight, I got your 20-ounce filet.
Here's Colt Keith. He's going to pinch hit for Andy Ibanez. A revolving door at second base. Cade Smith back on the mound to start his second inning. One of Stephen Vogt's best relievers coming in early in this game in the third inning. Retired the side in order in the third. Guardians have 3 lefties in their bullpen. Eric Sabrowski is the first one up.
And there's one of our answers. Hasn't played a huge role in this series, BA, and he's going to obviously get some time here in Game 5.
0-2.
For the most part, we've seen the gauntlet of Smith, Herron, Gaddis, and Clase.
Yeah, that's the fearsome foursome for the Guardians, but they're going to have to dip into the reserves on some level, and it looks like Sabrowski will be next. No balls, 2 strikes. Lead man up here in the 4th inning. Colt Keith, the pinch hitter. And a swing and a miss. Second strikeout for Cade Smith. Out number 1 here in the 4th.
And here, this is what makes Skubal one of the best in the game, if not the best right now. You get the error, what do? Fastball in on Fry, change up, and then right here, 100 up top. And then you put Ramirez on. Lane Thomas has been swinging it good. Fastball up in the zone, and then fastball 99 in on the hands. 5 pitches, you said. I mean, like, hey, don't worry, guys, I got you.
Snuffed it out quick.
Man.
With the crowd roaring. All 3 of his postseason starts have been on the road. He has yet to pitch at Comerica. It's a swing and a miss. Winsel Perez, the switch hitter, out in front of a fastball, trying to dial it up early. And that one by him. 1-2 the count. This is one of the most electric fastballs in the game, Cade Smith. And he and Tarek Skubal, you're looking at the 2 best heaters going.
Now for Cade Smith, BA, when you got 103 strikeouts during the regular season and you turn and tell me that 81 are on the fastball, I mean, it's just here you go.
Yeah, for an individual pitch, it grades out as the best, most effective fastball in the game today. And a defensive swing. Perez strikes out 97 right down the middle. Looked like Perez was just up there trying to fight one off to stay in the at-bat. 3 consecutive Ks, 2 outs here in the 4th.
And look at that. I mean, he just beats him to the spot. We talked about it. That's a great thing. Look how far out that ball's released.
It is noteworthy that these hitters are under Smith's fastball. And now Torkelson thinking fastball, unable to check his swing on a big curve.
That's the thing, right? You try to cheat. Try to tell yourself, I'm getting out there. And what does he do? He throws that little sweeper.
We have had 32 whiffs today. Swings and misses already. Pitchers are dominating.
I promise you that number is going to continue to go up.
And that's a huge number. We're only in the 4th inning. Rookie elevating into one of the game's best. The 1-2. Torkelson stays alive. Skubal ready to roll. 2 outs, 4th inning. Torkelson had a better swing. He fouls it back.
Get the feeling Skubal's telling his teammates right now, BA, just give me one.
Yep.
Any way you possibly can, give me one.
Torkelson's got the kind of power to do that. Had a 30-plus homer season 2 years ago. Things went south for him a little bit this year. Had to go back to the minor leagues. Had to make some adjustments both physically and mentally. He delivered a big hit in Game 3. Had been 0 for 14 in the postseason. Had a hit in Game 4. Three and 2. It goes from 0-2 to 3-2 for Torkelson. And a swing and a foul. Getting some better swings off against Smith. Parker Meadows due next. Had a double his last time up. Pitch number 9. And a drive into left center field. That ball's got some carry. And it is off the top of the wall. Spencer Torkelson rips one off the wall in deep left center field. It is a 2-out double. And the Tigers have a man in scoring position.
Well, you said it. The longer that at bat went, he was seeing more fastballs. You could tell getting more comfortable. And here he finally got one and hit it halfway up that wall. for a double for the Tigers and get them a chance with runners in scoring position, and I think that's going to be it for Cade Smith.
Smith is out. Stephen Vogt on his way. Cade Smith goes an inning and 2/3, 3 Ks, gives up a double. Guardians fortunate. They've got a 19-foot wall out there.
El escenario es el mismo. Las Liberty abren las puertas del Barclays Center para disputar la final en contra de Lynx. El domingo 13 es tiempo del segundo encuentro dentro de las finales WNBA por ESPN. La espera terminó. Regresa a México. El mejor tenis femenil del mundo. WTA 250.
Young lefty, you see one game this postseason back in game 3, hitting in a third, no hits. Fastball and a really good slider to these left-handed hitters.
Only 8 games in the regular season in the major leagues. Facing Parker Meadows now. Meadows has hit in every game, had a double in the second 7-game postseason hit streak. Ties a Tiger franchise record. Tigers have had some traffic. Third time they've had a runner in scoring position in a frame. Stranded 2 in the first inning. Back-to-back Ks by Boyd. Left a man at third base in the second inning. That inning ended in a strikeout. And now a runner at second with 2 gone.
Hey, think about it. Each team, not just runners in scoring position, VA, each team has had an opportunity today with a guy on third and less than 2 outs. Boyd got a fly ball to right field, and of course, Scuba last inning got the strikeout of Fry.
Two and 1 the count. 2-2 now. What a spot to be in if you're Eric Sabrowski. He's a rookie, getting a spot early in this game. I'm sure Stephen Vogt trying to get 1 out of him. Crowded him. Fastball, and it's 3-2.
He's a minor league Rule 5 pick from San Diego to Cleveland in December of 21. During his second Tommy John, so he's come a long ways.
Torkelson at second base, and Meadows fouls it away. That opposite field approach. That's where his double came last time up. Meadows.
Yeah, and because of it, you can see Quan shaded way left right there. Massive gap in left center.
Meadows homered in the wild card series against Hunter Brown of the Astros. Pulled that one. And that is a ball. Close pitch. Parker Meadows tracked it all the way in. He draws the walk, first and second with 2 outs.
They have a whole group of people who are dedicated to working with arenas and sports teams on strategies to eliminate and reduce their waste.
Sabrowski tried to get him to bite. Meadows would not. He's seeing it well right now. Here's Jake Rogers.
What a job laying off that 3-2 by Meadows, huh? Definitely off the plate, but still young hitter, big situation. He's able to take it.
Inside move by Sabrowski. Counts as a disengagement. You get 3, but you have to record it out on the third one. 2 outs in the inning. Scoreless game, decisive game 5. And that one's in the air. A foul pop that'll head for the seats. One ball, one strike on Jake Rogers.
Sabrowski, 12 2/3 innings pitched during the regular season, BA, and all of a sudden you find yourself in a huge spot in game 5.
Rogers, known as a great defensive catcher. He's caught every one of Tarek Skubal's starts this year, trying to deliver at the plate. Gary Carpenter, who's nursing a hamstring injury, is letting his bench know he is ready and available. Helmet on, bat in hand. Was the game 2 hero. Swing and a miss. Sabrowski with a fastball. He does get a lot of swings and misses with his fastball, despite not having big velocity.
It's got great ride to it, as you can see there.
2-2. 2 on. Popped him into foul territory once again. And once again late into the seats it goes. Sticking with a fastball. Walters getting ready. Andrew Walters, Eric Sabrowski, maybe even Gavin Williams. Those are kind of the ancillary pieces outside the 4 horsemen that Stephen Vogt may be calling on today. He still has a lot of innings to cover. Big spot for the rookie here. 2-2. And a ground ball to Rocchio. Across the diamond he goes. And the inning is over. Tigers creating some traffic, but they cannot punch one across. The Guardians get big pitching in the clutch. Still scoreless.
Aquí nace un GOAT. Salió campeón de local y visitante el mismo día. Hay GOATs que se la juegan en la cancha y otros fuera de ella. Conviértete en uno, descarga la app y vive una experiencia Coder.
Solo los mejores pelean en el cuadrilátero de ESPN Knockout. Aquí no solo se respiran combates, se respira la historia.
mentiroso y malagradecido.
Cuando se va Coca, es el mismo discurso, esto de identidad, lo hemos escuchado 1000 veces.
Generación Fútbol por ESPN y Disney Plus.
Wear what the players are wearing on field during the postseason. Check out the largest selection of authentic jerseys, caps, hoodies, tees, and more. Visit MLBshop.com for your favorite team's postseason gear. Packed house, Progressive Field, downtown Cleveland. Colt Keith will take over at second base after a pinch hit appearance in the top of the fourth. Josh Naylor, customary, swinging at that first pitch.
He might swing at more first pitch than I used to.
30-plus homers, 100-plus RBIs, and doesn't strike out that often.
No, he does not. Not for a power hitter.
Gets after it early in the count. He's got a pitcher that will happily oblige as Skubal pouring in the strikes ahead of him 0-2.
No.
Tell you what, Chad Fairchild's had a great strike zone in this game so far.
Getting the call, game 5, as the home plate umpire. Naylor out in front of it, lifts one in the air. Shallow right center. That is the right fielder Perez, who comes across to make the catch. One away for Skubal. In the fourth, we check in with Lauren Jabara.
Thanks, B.A. Tarek Skubal having a great game so far. He was asked about how he keeps his emotions in check. He said, well, in college and in high school, I was really more emotional when I was playing in basketball games, not baseball games. But the funniest part about it is his mom took to Twitter after the game and said, Tarek Daniel. Tarek goes, Mom, I don't know why you're making those comments. I've seen you get ejected from plenty of games when I was in high school as well. And he said, how about your dad? And he said, well, my dad too. Maybe it's genetics about all of those emotions that they have, but he's trying to keep them in check more here in game 5.
Yeah, don't you know, Lauren, your parents are never wrong.
Never.
So you got to listen to them, especially your mother.
Well, and Skubal even said he showed more emotion than he ever has. Matter of fact, he told Lauren down on the field, we did an in-game interview. He says, you know, I've got to check my emotions, but that was one of the more memorable moments when he got a couple of double plays. He walked off the mound. He was raising his hands to the crowd.
The postseason can do some of that to you, man.
Hey, we're all about it, Tarek. John Kenzie Noel takes one right across the knuckles. Just missed his hands. It's a ball. 3 balls and a strike to count. First 3-ball count for Skubal.
3-2.
We're in the 4th inning.
Yeah.
Just found his first 3-ball count.
I was going to say what makes him so dangerous, too, is 3-1. No problem throwing that changeup. You want to try to get out to hit that fastball, and then he just doubled it up again there. Now let's see if he tries to triple up or he rides that fastball running away and up.
Noel right on the hands. Lazy little pop up to Keith, and there is out number 2. Skubal has faced 14 batters thus far. He has 6 0-2 counts already. He's got Bo Naylor now. This is one of the surprises in the starting lineup today. Bo Naylor instead of Austin Hedges.
You know, it's one of those things, I think, because of the matchup. Look, I think at the end of the day, lefty, righty, you facing Skubal, you got to be ready either way. But get the feeling that, you know, Hedges is a guy, maybe if you see them take the lead from pitch calling defensive standpoint, you might see him kind of be the closer from that standpoint.
Stephen Vogt certainly believes in the importance of a great defensive catcher who manages a staff, calms the game down from the catching position. He was that guy. Bo Naylor brings a little more offense. Skies one to Riley Green. He squeezes that one, and a 3-up, 3-down inning for Tarek Skubal. We are still scoreless. The winner headed to the ALCS. Tigers coming up in the 5th.
Ahora en todos nuestros paquetes Infinitum, Netflix va por Del 28 de octubre al 3 de noviembre por ESPN y Disney Plus.
Postseason on CBS is brought to you by Booking.com. Booking.yeah. Saturday afternoon, Cleveland, Ohio, a sold-out Progressive Field Game 5. This winner-go-home matchup. Andrew Walters, former Miami Hurricanes closer, is on the mound, pitching in his second game in this division series. And he gets Trey Sweeney to start the inning. Scoreless game here in Game 5.
Talk about being thrown into the fire. 9 2/3, including the postseason, innings pitched in the big leagues. That's it.
Just 9 major league games.
But he's given up 1 hit this year. Not a big strikeout guy, but a really good fastball and a really good slider.
Walters, since he made his debut, opponents just 1 for 26 against him. Just that 1 hit. It's amazing that these managers, and it's kind of the way the organizations have to run. Both of these managers are throwing rookie pitchers with not just rookies, but very little experience this year in the major leagues into the fire. And these are the bridge innings right now for the Guardians, for Stephen Vogt, with Zabrowski and Walters. And Kerry Carpenter, who's been bothered by a hamstring injury, is due to hit next. And Sweeney draws the walk. Tigers have a lead man on. Sweeney is aboard. Kerry Carpenter, Lauren Jabara. He was questionable whether he was going to be available today. We just got our answer.
Yeah, I talked to A.J. Hinch about 15 minutes before first pitch. I said, how's the hamstring? He said, good. I said, is he available? A.J. said, very available. Make sure to use that.
This was how he injured. Thank you, Lauren. He stepped on the bag, unusual fashion there, and kind of tweaked his hamstring. Had to come out of the game. He wasn't available the rest of that game. And now Walters with some command problems to start this inning.
Well, you know, at the end of the day, B.A., there's only so much experience you can get. Even though he was at University of Miami as a closer and he's done well this year, he pitched in a 3-0 ball game back in Game 3. They were down, but now here he is in this big moment. You can see that fastball is riding high.
Tim Herron, part of that big 4 in the bullpen for the Guardians. He has struggled, though, in this division series. Carl Willis, the pitching coach, working through it with Stephen Vogt.
I like Cade Smith. Herron's thrown in every ball game so far.
Home plate umpire Chad Fairchild comes out, says you got to be attentive to the batter. Kerry Carpenter's turned in one of the big moments of this series. 0-0 game, 3-run home run in the 9th inning. 2 outs, 2 strikes in the 9th. Kerry Carpenter delivered one of the most important Tiger postseason homers. He is up there in Tigers lore. Not only did he give him a quick 3-0 lead in the 9th, it came against one of the game's most dominant closers in Class A. Sweeney the runner at first. And another one misses badly. 2 balls, no strikes. Walters having a tough time finding his command right now. He has to face 3 batters. So he's got at least Vierling next. He's thrown 7 pitches, only 1 in the strike zone. There's a lonely feeling out there, knowing you can't go get him right now. See if Carpenter has a green light. 3-0. Probably not. Beg your pardon? Probably so. A swing and a miss.
You want to talk about where the game's changed the most, right?
Man.
20 years ago, I'd have got punched right there coming back to the dugout.
3-1. Carpenter pinch hitting. And a swing and a drive into right center field. Noel is on the run. It is off the base of the wall on a bounce. Carpenter cannot run. Sweeney can. He's trying to score. He's safe. Trey Sweeney goes all the way around. The Tigers have grabbed the lead in the 5th inning on a long, loud single by Carpenter.
Well, he went on 3-0 and got the same pitch 3-1 this time. He was ready for it, and he drove that thing into the gap. And interesting enough, that ball got a great, and watching him run now.
Sweeney in there.
What a great slide.
Throw took Naylor on the first base side of the plate. Tigers finally scratch one across with Tarek Skubal on the mound. Carpenter delivers again, not being pinch run for here. Interesting.
Is that, yeah, as you can see, great slide by Sweeney. You a little surprised he's not pinch run for right now with no outs?
We asked him before the game, remember, and he was really hesitant, A.J. Hinch. He goes, I don't want to burn certain players. I need hitters. I need defensive, versatile pieces. So he's going to let it ride. Hoping Matt Vierling hits one in the seats. Well, this has backfired in a big way right now for Stephen Vogt. Called on Cade Smith early, brought him on in the 3rd inning. Andrew Walters, a rookie pitcher with just 9 regular season games under his belt, just pitching in his 2nd postseason game. A swing and a miss.
And my thing is now, right, you still have to get 15 outs, BA. You still need 15 more outs. And you got, yes, Gaddis and Clase at the end, but again, this sped that whole deal up of how do I get there?
A walk and a long single, 1-0 Tigers. Vierling in a 2-2 count. 3-2.
Be interesting to see on a ball in a gap or anything here what you get out of Carpenter, because that was a stationary single.
It's probably the last hitter Walters is going to face, and a mighty hack. Vierling cuts and misses. Down he goes. That's big for Andrew Walters. He gets a strikeout. It'll be the last batter he faces. But the rookie comes on, gives up a walk and an RBI single. Strikes out Vierling for his lone out. Pitching change at Progressive Field. Stephen Vogt back in his bullpen.
El campo es nuestro. Con el Sunday Night Football.
¿A dónde vamos?
Antes de que Maui robara el corazón de Tefiti, nuestros ancestros querían conectar nuestras islas con todo.
0-0. 1 out in the inning. And the new pitcher is going to be Tim Herron to face Riley Green, the left-handed batter coming up.
And we talked about it, B.A. throwing in all 5 games now, too. And you saw the other night through the first three batters, 2 hard-hit singles and a flyout, and Clase came right in the game. So now he's relying on him here.
Green, a swing and a miss. Herron has not been the same pitcher in this division series that we saw in the regular season. He pitched to a 1.92 ERA this year in 75 games. Ahead of him, 0-2 quickly. Riley Green with a hobbled Carpenter at first base. Bouncing ball, got a chance for 2 here. Jimenez flips it. Rocchio delivers it, and a double play to end the inning. Herron comes on, gets a 4-6-3 double play, but Kerry Carpenter stacking up a pretty impressive division series here. An RBI.
El campo es nuestro. Con el Sunday Night Football. Time on Sunday.
Your team, your players, your home for postseason baseball. Get personalized highlights and push notifications just for you. Download the MLB app today. Tigers have given Tarek Skubal a 1-0 lead. And the game's most dominant starter facing Andres Jimenez, and a bouncing ball through. Jimenez slaps one to the opposite field. Just his second hit of the division series, but it's a big one. It starts the 5th inning.
Oh, man, maybe he learned from Stephen Kwan. Let the ball travel a little bit, and there's base hits to the left side. Slap that by barreling at third, and, of course, probably brings up 2 of the hottest hitters for the Guardians, and Rocchio and Kwan back-to-back now.
Rocchio had a single his last time up. Rocchio with 5 hits now in the series. 2 doubles. He pulled a single through into left field against Skubal in the third inning.
Watson.
Late on it, fouls it away.
Interesting enough, if you look, the 3 hits today for the Guardians, Juan, Rocchio, Jimenez, kind of smaller hitters, right? Guys that don't have as big of swings.
Been a low-scoring series for the most part. 3 shutouts in the first 3 games. Guardians won the opener 7-0. Back-to-back 3-0 shutouts for the Tigers as Rocchio. A swing and a miss. Change up from Skubal. Like a foul tip strike.
It just got it off the end of the bat.
Kept him alive. Guardians had a comeback win in Game 4. Thursday night in Detroit. David Fry's pinch hit go-ahead homer in the 7th. Series tied at 2. Skubal deals and a swing and a miss. He got him. Skubal gassed him up with a fastball. 1 out here in the 5th as we send it down to Lauren.
Stephen Kwan been having himself quite the series. He told me he started the season with a bat speed program, trying to learn how to swing the bat as hard as he could and get his swing off as often as possible. He said, I've been watching Jose do it. He said, I mean, we're the same size, probably the same strength, but he hits a ton of home runs. So he's been focusing on that power this season, and guys, in the postseason, it's paid off so far. 14
home runs, Lauren, in the regular season, a career best for Kwan. Early in his career, he's just in his 3rd year, went from a slap hitter, high average hitter, and a lot more power this season. Stands right on top of the plate. Shows bunt, pulls it back, takes a ball.
Well, I go back to the first at bat of the series against Tyler Holton, a tough lefty, 96 running in on the hands. And what did he do? Pulled him in and drove it off the right field wall. So for sure, you can see a different Kwan as far as a little more aggressive, a little more power.
Reached on an infield hit his first time up against Skubal. And he shoots one to the opposite field, a base hit. Barreled it. What a beautiful piece of hitting by Stephen Kwan. First and second, 1 away here in the 5th. Guardians putting up a threat.
Well, and you can see he's had to pitch in different ways right here. He started him out with that changeup. That was a close one here, but watch his down right here where Kwan could handle it. He likes that ball down. He can drop the bat head on, and that's the 4th or 5th time we've seen that line drive to left field.
Just exactly what Lauren was reporting in his offseason, working on the high velocity, the quick bat. David Fry once again finds himself in a big spot at the plate. He's delivered 5 RBIs. Skubal has struck him out twice today.
Now, if you're the Guardians, right, you've had one chance today, haven't got it. Now you got Fry, and you got your best hitter on deck in Ramirez with 2 chances here to try to tie this ball game up.
Tigers just scored. Get a run on the top of the 5th. Fry pulls it foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fry stays alive. Up and in fastball from Skubal. Count stays at a ball and 2 strikes. Jose Ramirez next. Guardians' best hitter. Fry trying to get him there with a chance with runners on. If you're Skubal, you're thinking strikeout or double play ball. He has the weapons to induce both. 1 out, bottom 5. Here's a 1-2. Right off the end of the bat. Little squibber, going to be a tough play all the way around. Throw to first, not in time. No throw. Fry beats it out. Infield hit. They are loaded in the 5th.
Well, he got a little dribbler off the end of the bat and had that side spin right here. And it's such a tough play because of where Keith was playing. Look how far Torkelson's playing over. So right here you can see Keith's coming all the way over. And look, Fry runs well, and really a break for the Guardians too, because if he throws Fry out, Ramirez probably gets walked again with second and third. Now with the bases loaded, they have no choice but to pitch to Ramirez.
The benefits of putting the ball in play. And the Guardians have their best weapon at the plate. Strength against strength. Skubal against Ramirez. Bases loaded, 1 out. Ramirez down the right field line. It is hit well, but it is slicing foul into the seats. Ramirez finally got loose in game 4. Launched one way out against Tyler Holton. His 3rd career postseason homer. At the time, it put the Guardians ahead. Oh, hit him. Skubal drills him. A run is going to score. Ramirez in serious pain. This ties the game, but at what cost? As Jose Ramirez takes one right on his hand. An RBI the hard way.
The way he's looking at it, it's looking like that left hand. You just hope. He seems to be okay. He was trying to come in, of course, didn't want him to get extended. And I don't know if Jose Ramirez, though, at the same time has ever been so happy to be hit. Oh, got him on the elbow. Wow. Just between the elbow and the hand.
Oh, yeah.
That's
great look at it, right on the forearm.
Yeah, that's I hate to say, that's where you want to get hit if you are.
And if adrenaline was a salve, he just got a big boost of it right there. Huge pulse from this crowd as he jogged to first. Chris Fetter, Tigers pitching coach, out to try to settle Skubal down. Bases still loaded. A run is in. Just 1 out. 28 2/3 scoreless innings. Ends for Tarek Skubal. Got to go back to the first inning of a game on September 18th against the Royals. The last time he gave up a run. Bases loaded. Lane Thomas loves the first pitch. Thomas swings, hits a high fly ball deep into left field. It is up. It is going to be a grand slam. Lane Thomas. What a moment. What a swing. It's 5-1 Cleveland.
First pitch, 3-run homer. First pitch fastball here. Grand slam. You want to talk about a midseason acquisition, BA, putting your team on his back. Look at that.
The game-turning homers that we have seen all series long here. Thomas, a 3-run homer in game 1. First inning. Then he just connects on a salami. Naylor, little swinging bunt. Rogers makes a play for out number 2.
And you're not lying. Carpenter with the blast in game 2. Fry with the blast in game 4. And now Lane Thomas. Wow.
It was so high. The only question was it going to come off that 19-foot wall? Towering home run. Lane Thomas just busts the lid off this one. Can't believe what he has just done. Noel pops this one up. Back is Sweeney. And the inning is over. Tarek Skubal, the Tigers ace, runs into trouble. A hit batter to tie the game. Next pitch, Lane Thomas, a grand slam.
Muy importante. Atlético de San Luis llega de la mano de ESPN a Disney Plus. Ahí nos vemos, los esperamos. Nos vemos por ahí.
Esta transmisión es traída a ustedes por Caliente.mx. Entra ahora, regístrate y recibe de regalo 1,000 pesos. Caliente.mx. Más acción, más diversión.
The great Tarek Skubal. Lane Thomas connects for a grand slam to give the Guardians a 5-1 lead. We got a lot of baseball to be played, though. That's the first home run Skubal has allowed since September 12th. Exactly a month since his last home run allowed. That was against Colorado.
You know, I talked to Lane Thomas after game one and said, what'd you think? He said, I can't imagine a better feeling. Well, I think he might have just got one right there.
Oh, there's no better feeling.
But in that moment, off a guy who has been unhittable, to deliver that.
First grand slam for the Guardians in their franchise history in the postseason since 2017. Francisco Lindor had a salami against the Yankees. It is the 6th postseason grand slam in Cleveland baseball history. Lane Thomas has 2 swings of the bat that has produced 7 runs in this series. His 3-run homer in game 1 had a key RBI in game 4 on a single, and now a grand slam. Herron just missing on a 4-seam fastball. Colt Keith leading off this inning for Detroit. And a swing and a miss. He got him a strikeout. Keith is gone. Herron looks sharp. He got a double play ball to get out of the 5th inning. And now comes back with a K as he starts a clean inning. This is what the Guardians were used to seeing all year from Tim Herron, but he shouldered a heavy burden this season. 75 games. Broken bat, soft liner right to Jimenez. Perez on the first pitch. Lines out for out number 2 in the 6th inning.
You go back to game 4, Herron to me, BA, was showing just fatigue. He was tired. Is he going to be that guy to me that ends up bridging it to Gaddis and Clase at the end, because he looks really sharp right now here in game 5.
No. Spencer Torkelson takes a ball. Herron, like Cade Smith, pitching in every game of this division series. He has not had an outing where he's gone unscathed, though. Game 1, he gave up a walk with an inning plus. Gave up a walk in game 2. Had another walk in game 3, and then 2 hits allowed in game 4. Torkelson turns on it. That's going to get down fair. Into the corner it goes. Kwan will play it back to the infield as Spencer Torkelson. A 2-out double here in the 6th inning. That's his 2nd hit. Both doubles. Both coming with 2 outs.
Tell you what, pulls those hands in again beautifully there, and he has really come alive for the Tigers here in the last few games. And you can see he thought, man, how did he hit that up and in? And I told you, there's still there's 11 outs or 10 outs that got to be made in this ball game still.
Yeah, feels like a long way to go. Stephen Vogt went early to his A pen with Cade Smith. Meadows, a swing and a miss. Hunter Gaddis starting to throw in the bullpen. Manuel Clase, he'll be part of this at some point. On his way to third, a pitch in the dirt, throw to third, not in time. Good base running there by Torkelson. You got to know you can make it. And he does make it. Naylor pounced on it quickly, but could not get the throw to third base in time. It'll be a wild pitch.
A good read here. Once he saw Naylor kind of go the other way, he took off and was safe, easy.
Naylor actually did a good job. He blocked it. He just didn't know it. To him, it felt like it had bounced up and over his shoulder. Runner at third, 2 outs. Meadows takes a ball. Parker Meadows has a double and a walk today. Stole a base in the 2nd inning. (5-1) Cleveland, a 5-run inning in the 5th. Tigers trying to answer.
4.
And it's ball 4. Herron walks the lefty. 1st and 3rd now.
This MLB season, FanDuel is taking you out to every ball game.
Stephen Vogt sends Bo Naylor to the mound. The infield will join him. Decision time here for Vogt. Gaddis in the bullpen getting ready, and now the skipper is on his way.
And this right here is where we talked about that kind of those outs they have to get, because if Gaddis comes in this ball game and Rogers or somebody can deliver a big hit, again, you're moving up the timeline of your 2 big horses at the end. So be interesting as it plays out here.
Pitching change. Herron is out. Gaddis is in. Tigers threatening with 2 on. There are 2 outs in the 6th.
Solo los mejores pelean en el cuadrilátero de ESPN. Knockout. Japón es tierra de campeones. Y en esta ocasión, Takuma Inoue
tilting moments from the jump, from the first inning when Lane Thomas homered in Game 1. What a series it's been. Worthy of a Game 5. Hunter Gaddis on the mound here with runners at first and third, 2 outs in the 6th. Jake Rogers will be the batter. Another first pitch swinger. And Gaddis misses with a slider. Gaddis pitching in his 4th game of this division series. The only game he did not pitch was Game 3. When an inning and 2/3 Thursday night in Game 4.
Oh, man, he had a good swing at that slider. Again, you gap one right here. This game can change in a hurry. Like you said, if you're Detroit, obviously Scooble's still out there. You have your whole bullpen at disposal. The Guardians, they keep checking off those guys coming in.
Rogers has some pop in his bat. Had 10 home runs in the regular season. 20-homer season 2 years ago. He hit under 200 this year. Known as a terrific defensive catcher. And he's got some thump, and he's had a very nice postseason. 5 hits this postseason for Rogers. First and third, 2 outs. Here's a 2-1 and a swing and a miss. 2-2. Nasty slider from Gaddis. A major inflection point in this game. Tigers trying to bounce back. Gaddis deals, runner goes. Line drive, base hit, right center. 1 run is in. Meadows goes to third. Jake Rogers comes through with an RBI single. He extends the inning. It comes with 2 outs and 2 strikes, and it's 5-2 Cleveland.
What a big league at bat. He saw 4 sliders. And on the 5th pitch, 96, and lines it to right field. You can see where Naylor wanted it, B.A. He wanted it up in the zone. Gaddis missed down. And Rogers got him. And now we're back to 1 swing of the bat, and you have a tie ball game.
And matchup advantages here for the Tigers. The left-handed hitting rookie Trey Sweeney takes a strike. If you've been with us throughout this entire series, you know the theme. The more you use these relievers, the more opportunities the opposing hitters get to see them. And they've all been used heavily. It shows up in a bigger way in a 7-game series, which is where we're headed next in the ALCS.
Well, and you've noticed, if you look out there, it's a 6th inning. Gaddis is out there, and you got your big boy left out there, but that's kind of it as far as experience.
The 1-1, a swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Gaddis has such a good changeup. He could drop that thing in the mid-70s too. It's amazing how much velocity he can take off that.
Last game caught 2 guys looking on that pitch for strike 3. That's how good it is.
Tigers trying to come up with another big hit. Gaddis trying to get out of this inning. Almost hit him right across his shoe tops. Tarek Skubal just giving up a 5-run inning. Pin is quiet for Detroit. 2-2. Count goes full. Kerry, Carpenter due next. Full count, 2 outs. Rogers will get a head start. He takes off and a swing and a foul. Sweeney late on it. Count stays at 3-2. Sweeney was playing shortstop in AAA for the Dodgers most of the year. He was in the Jack Flaherty trade. Everybody thought the Tigers were punting. They were in sell mode, and they were. Gave a chance to the young kid. Sweeney was a big part of it. Came up in mid-August. Gaddis deals it, and a swing and a foul. Sweeney hanging in there.
Again, hanging in there. Great at bat, but look at the pitches already now. 13th pitch coming up for Gaddis. Again, I think Vogt was hoping to get Herron through this inning and maybe even an out in the next inning and then go Gaddis, and everything just continues to push forward.
Sweeney, a power hitter in the minor leagues. Pitch number 8. And he misses badly. Sweeney draws the walk. And now it is the Tigers who have loaded the bases. All of this coming with 2 outs. 4 consecutive base runners. They are loaded up with a run in. And to the top of the order we go. Kerry Carpenter. And here comes Carl Willis, Guardians pitching coach, out to try to calm Gaddis down and give him a breather.
I tell you, look, Lane Thomas, that huge home run, and that's looming large to get this lead because, again, Guardians are sitting here trying to figure out, BA, how are we getting these last 10 outs? How are we getting to the finish line?
We showed you that rip of highlights, all those big homers in this series. Carpenters came in the 9th with 2 outs and 2 strikes off Emmanuel Clase in a scoreless game in Game 2. Carpenter has good numbers against Gaddis. 3 for 7, 3 doubles, a walk and a strikeout. They are loaded up. Tying run at first. Carpenter the go-ahead run at the plate. And a swing and a foul. Lost the bat.
He challenged him there, didn't he? I mean, this is 95 coming at you. Carpenter gets a good swing off, just a tick late. He loses the bat.
It's his left hamstring that's the problem. He cannot run, but as he's already proven, he can still swing the bat. RBI single his last time up. Would have been a double in any other scenario for Carpenter, but he had to shut it down running to first base. Ripped it off the wall in right center. Carpenter has been a monster against right-handed pitchers all year. The 1-1. 1-2 had a big rip right down the middle with a fastball.
And Gaddis is letting it eat. Carpenter, a great fastball hitter, slugging .667 off it. Gaddis has got 2 by him so far.
One and 2 the count. Meadows, Rogers, Sweeney on the bags. And a swing and a miss. He got him. Big pitch. Hunter Gaddis. A strikeout with the bases loaded. Oh, drama. You want drama? We got it for you in Cleveland. Game 5. Win or go home. Tigers get 1. It's still.
El defensa la pasa al portero. Compadre, mejor lleva tu adrenalina a las alturas. Juégale en Play-Doh. Bienvenido a la cima. Donde juegan los mejores. Y como dice un buen amigo, apuéstale, mi rey. Play-Doh. Entra a ganar.
El campo es nuestro. Con el Monday Night Football. El poderío de los Bills. A prueba frente a los Jets. El Monday Night Football está aquí. Bills, Jets, por ESPN y Disney Plus. Solo los mejores pelean en el cuadrilátero de ESPN Knockout. Aquí no solo se respiran combates, se respira la historia. Vive las mejores batallas y sube al cuadrilátero de ESPN Knockout.
Boleto gratis al país de los sueños sin el campanazo.
El sábado 12, Jair Frank se enfrenta a Jay Raquinel por ESPN 2 y Disney Plus.
And you can see now, hits it off the wall, and Vogt's going to that bullpen. And that's kind of what you go, when does my guy who's got good stuff, but when does he get tired? When is the diminishing return on that? And you can see no choice but to go down to Morgan now into that bullpen.
And the Cards are now in the middle of the table.
Out there. You know what's coming.
Going to the pin early has forced him into a spot now. 5-3, Guardians lead it.
El campo es nuestro. Con el Sunday Night Football. Bengals y Giants en busca de una victoria clave. Este domingo, en vivo, Bengals, Giants.
Del océano. Y mi deber como navegante es terminar lo que iniciaron. ¿Listos?
What a series this has been. This best of 5 American League Division Series. It is 5-3. Cleveland leads it. Tigers are threatening. The tying run at the plate. Eli Morgan coming on for the Guardians now. His 4th year in the major leagues. Frenchie, he's 28 years of age, had a great year, but he has not been in those big leverage moments all season.
No, 70 to 75% of the time he's pitching, they're trailing, kind of trying to keep that lead or keep them within striking distance. But again, today, no choice but to go to the righty. 3 pitches, got that fastball, slider, changeup.
Gaddis just ran out of gas.
He's got to be tired.
Winsell Perez, the switch hitter, down 0-2, and a swing and a miss. Oh, big strikeout for Eli Morgan.
Well, maybe he's trying to show I should pitch with the lead sometimes, because he just beat him straight to the spot with a fastball. And we've not seen many guys do that to Perez this series.
Not known as a big strikeout pitcher. Here's Spencer Torkelson. Tying run at the plate. Torkelson takes a strike. Morgan's coming in calm and cool and pumping in the strikes. That's the beauty of the MLB postseason. You never know who it's going to be. Who's going to step up in the big spots. And Morgan right now has him flummoxed. A changeup, and it's 0-2.
He's feeling it, man. Fastball, slider, change. Crowd's back into it.
Since August 1st, Eli Morgan has entered with the lead only twice. It's a 22-game stretch. He has not been in a spot like this. The 0-2. Close. Naylor made it look good. Torkelson with a good take. We are late in this game, but we are a long way from home. 2 outs in the 7th. Morgan fires and misses. And it's 2-2. If Torkelson reaches, Parker Meadows, then one of the Tigers' best hitters in this postseason. Keith, the runner at second. 2-2.
What a great call by Chad Fairchild. I'm telling you, the crowd going crazy. Sometimes it's easy to get carried away. One of the best jobs I've seen in a big game like this.
He's been on his A game, no question. Credit Torkelson, big time take. Now the count is full. And a called strike 3. Eli Morgan drops a changeup in there. Massive strikeout from an unexpected reliever. Eli Morgan's got his moment in this division series. 5-3 Guardians.
Today the world smiles at me. Shooting stars fulfill my dreams. I could never, ever ask for more. Today...
Celebra tú también con Betcris. Ahora en todos nuestros paquetes Infinitum, Netflix va por nuestra cuenta durante 6 meses por el mismo precio. Infinitum, la mayor red nacional de fibra óptica con la mejor calidad y el equipo más capacitado de técnicos en telecomunicaciones. Contrata en telmex.com o en centros de atención Telmex. Infinitum, exceso de velocidad. 22 años.
En época de mundial, gente que no veía un partido en 4 años, le iba a México y no se perdía ese partido.
Enfocados por ESPN y Disney Plus.
Tarek Skubal goes 6 innings. Gives up 6 hits, 5 earned runs. A grand slam by Lane Thomas. Part of a 5-run 5th inning for the Guardians against Skubal. He will give way to Will Vest, who has been the #1 option in A.J. Hinch's bullpen. He is trying to keep the Guardians at 5. It's a 5-3 Cleveland lead. Top of the order coming up. Best relief pitcher for the best part of the lineup in a 2-run game.
A.J. Hinch knows we got to keep this right here, and he brings his best in, top of the lineup. And if you're Stephen Vogt on the other side, you know kind of where you're at. Do I send Morgan back out? Is the big fella coming in for 6? What he would really hope, top of the order gets him a few runs right here and give him some breathing room.
Lasse getting ready. Quan, liner, right field, base hit. A hitting machine right now. His 3rd hit of the game. His 3rd straight game with 3 hits.
Let me tell you, when you think about the pitching we've seen this series, the fact that he's doing that, Boy, he pulls the hands in again. That's what's incredible. He's able to pull 96. He also, if you remember, his screwball went the other way.
11 hits in the series for Kwon in a 5-gamer. That is one off a record, an all-time ALDS record. Edgar Martinez and Ichiro have 12 hits in an ALDS series. Guardians have a big insurance run at first. And Fry pulls one foul. Tyler Holden, the big lefty who's done some opening, pitched in leverage. He is getting ready. Same story applies to A.J. Hinch's relievers. These guys have been used a lot. This whole concept of Tarek Skubal and pitching chaos on the non-Skubal days. We're getting to the end of a series now, and these are pitchers that have been seen a lot and worked a lot.
Yeah, you figure Holton's getting ready for, if I had to guess, Josh Naylor there in that 5th hole.
Swinging a foul right off of Rogers. That one stung him a little bit.
But yeah, you know, we talked about Smith and Herron, you know, Vest and Brisky both, you know, pitching in almost every game this series.
Oh, right off the kneecap. Most catchers go one knee down now. They try to steal as many strikes in that setup. That leaves you vulnerable behind the plate. Will Vest, 2-2 pitch. Fry on the ground. That is a foul ball. Called foul by the third base umpire, Ramon De Jesus.
Good call.
Two. Another one pulled foul.
I can see him trying to run that 2-seam sinker in and get him to roll over here. Fry keeps fighting it off.
Will Vest pitching in his 4th game of this division series. Pitched in a game in the wild card series as well. He's got the dangerous Jose Ramirez due next. And Fry out in front chases a breaking ball, and Vest picks up a key strikeout. David Fry is gone. Out number 1, still a runner at first. Each season, the Hank Aaron Award is given to the best overall offensive performer in each league. Cast your vote, MLB.com/Aaron. Jose Ramirez is an AL nominee. Ramirez, a liner foul. Almost wiped out Sandy Alomar Jr. over there.
Almost wiped out the whole crew over there.
Down.
1-1. They love Ramirez.
Oh, don't they?
For good reason. 6-time All-Star, including the last 4. Been one of the game's best players. Rolls over that one, but a big bouncer, and it's through into right field, a base hit. Kwon on his way to 3rd. Ramirez, a big top-spin ground ball. 1st and 3rd with 1 out as Ramirez collects his first hit.
Yeah, because they're holding him on. Torkelson's playing right there, and the ball again, how he hits it with that spin. Keith just couldn't get there, and you can hear this place giving the Jose cheers. And oh, he got close, but you said it, man. They love him here. He could have left for more money, stayed here.
You know who else they love?
This guy.
Lane Thomas, who steps up with 2 on and 1 away. Takes the first one this time. 5-3 Guardians. Tigers have been chipping away. They've scored single runs in each of the last 3 innings. Thomas on the ground, got some spin. Keith cannot make a play. slips and falls. Quan scores. Infield hit, Lane Thomas. 6-3 Cleveland. Pitching change.
Best has been so good, BA, but you know as well as I do, all these relievers, man, are starting to wear down. They've been used. Pressure pitches, you can see he blows them up right here. But because of where they were playing, and look, Keith never had a chance at this. Thomas was going to beat it out with that speed.
Slip, didn't matter. No chance to get Thomas. He can fly. And it's an infield hit and a huge RBI. Inning still going for Cleveland. 2 on, 1 out. Pitching change at Progressive.
El campo es nuestro. Con el Sunday Night Football. Bengals y Giants. En busca de una victoria clave.